James 2:13. Hagar krisis aneleas to me poiesanti eleas katakaukatai eleas kriseos. Translation: for judgment. And then there's an implied verb here, isn't there? Estai. There's a couple of different ways we could put this together, but let's put it together this way. For judgment will be unmerciful to the one not doing mercy. That is, to the one who doesn't show mercy, judgment will be unmerciful. And then we have the staccato concluding statement. Mercy triumphs over judgment. And this verb, lexical form katakau kaomai, it's a middle preference verb. If you look it up in BDAG, it will tell you it can mean to boast over, boast against, exult over, triumph over. And then we'll have the little word tinos, and it's saying that by that it's indicating it has a genitive complement or genitive object, and that's why kriseos is in the genitive. It's to triumph over judgment, right? Mercy triumphs over judgment. I'd like to talk just a moment about this word aneleas, and it's either attributive modifying krisis, or as we translated it, a predicate adjective following an implied verb to be. But either way, we would be expecting a feminine form to modify or match this feminine noun, and you look at that ending, you say, that sure looks masculine to me. What is that? Well, this is what's called a to-termination adjective. If you look this up in the lexicon, you might expect to find aneleas, and then you would expect to find it listed with a feminine ending and a neuter ending, but you do not find it that way because this never follows those first declension feminine endings. It only follows second declension endings. So if it modifies a masculine or feminine noun, it will follow the masculine second declension endings. If it modifies a neuter noun, it will follow the neuter second declension endings. If you look up in Brooks and Wimberry, Brooks and Wimberry have a intermediate syntax text, but they also have a morphology of New Testament Greek text. And if you look up their morphology text, section 124, they list all of the to-termination adjectives in the New Testament. I believe they list them all there. And 322 to-termination adjectives found in the New Testament that occur, if you count up all the occurrences, a total of 944 times. Many of them are alpha privative adjectives. That is, adjectives that begin with an alpha and are somehow un or not adjectives. Here we have unmerciful or not merciful. And it's striking. You'll find that pretty much every alpha privative adjective that you run into will be a to-termination pattern.